So when did you get into volleyball? Like when did you find like, hey, this is a sport that I really want to continue playing and that you were passionate about?
Yeah, in second grade, I started playing volleyball because my mom ran like our house league, CDAA kind of stuff. It wasn't super serious. It was just at local like elementary schools, and I got to play with a bunch of my friends. My mom played in college, so she had the league, took over. She was my coach for a while. It was just very rotate, play your position, get to know the sport a little bit, be with some of your like local friends. Mm-hmm. And then in fourth grade, I started playing club volleyball for just another small local club, and we'd travel a little bit just in state. And then I would say like I got serious with volleyball in middle school, and I was playing at Crossfire for a while, and I really knew in middle school that I wanted to play collegiate volleyball. I didn't know what that looked like yet, but I knew I wanted to play as long as I could. I played so many other sports too. So
what other sports did you play?
I played basketball, volleyball, and softball in middle school.
Okay.
And then in high school, I dropped softball and I did track with that.
Okay.
But like growing up, I did gymnastics, skating, taekwondo, tennis, anything I could be in. I was just put in with all my siblings.
Great.
My parents would just drop us off and be like, have fun. Yeah. And then in high school, I also did band. So I would do like some of the pep band stuff. I was in like math league, ski and snowboard club. Anything I could be involved in, I just wanted to be involved in. But I knew I wanted to play college volleyball. I would say in middle school is when I kind of was like, basketball might not be it. I think volleyball is like where I want to be, the people I want to be around, the sport I love. And got pretty serious about recruiting. End of 8th grade, started going on visits my freshman year of high school.
Wow.
Yeah, it was different. This doesn't happen anymore because they set some new rules.
Yeah.
But yeah.
The recruiting cycle for volleyball is completely insane.
It's absolutely wild. I mean, we could do it as early as we wanted. Now it's junior
Wow.
year, it starts. And I didn't commit until my sophomore year, but I went on visits.
I didn't. Way to not pull the
15,
trigger on that
16 years
quick.
old?
Yeah, pretty young, but I mean, it felt like it was a long, like 2-year process of being recruited. I visited Santa Barbara, Temple, Illinois State, North Dakota, Concordia, St. Paul, Loyola, Chicago. I went everywhere I could.
How did you decide where you're going to take visits?
Yeah.
Anybody that would offer me, basically. My parents
you're
were.
on a plane?
What was it?
You were just bam on a plane.
Yeah,
Temple offers you
basically.
there.
My parents were like, I mean, if this is what you want to do, we'll go with you. We'll see the campus. If it's something you want to do, then if it's the right fit, then let's do it. And so I would just went.
So early was like scary, or you're like, nope, I know this is where I want to go. Like when you walked on the campus, where you're like, oh, this felt like right.
So I never visited Wisconsin.
Really?
No way.
No.
What?
I went to team camp there because I played with somebody that was already going there. And so early on, I mean, I'd been to team camp, but I never like went on a visit. And so I had gone on all these other visits, and all of Big Ten was like, you're too small, you're too, like, we can't take you here. I was like 5'6" going into high school. And
Because
then,
aren't you like 5'11" or 2?
yeah, I'm like 5'9", 5'10".
Okay.
I lie
With
on
good
my
shoes, right?
roster,
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie.
Everyone gets an
Yeah,
inch.
you get a
But I'm like the
couple
third
inches.
shortest on our team now.
Wow.
And so I was pretty small going into high school, and coaches were saying, you're too small, you're whatever, you're not at the level. And eventually at the end, I was just in like a really weird place with recruiting. I kind of felt stuck, and Iowa, Nebraska, and Wisconsin all came with offers. And I visited Iowa. I had a visit set up with Nebraska, and then I was about to fly out to some of the USA stuff, and at the airport, my mom was like, you got to do what you got to do. My dad wanted me to wait for my visit to to Nebraska before I'd committed to Wisconsin. And I was at the airport alone, and I was like, I'm just going to do it. And then I called my coach, committed, called my parents, told them I committed, went to
You
play,
told
and
your coach before you told your parents?
sure did. Yeah.
Hey, you can do whatever you want when you're 16, I guess,
Yeah,
right?
I was like, that kind of felt like the go-ahead. So my mom was kind of like, if that's what you want to do, we'll support it. I felt like I knew it was where I wanted to be, and they supported me with it. And I mean, it was the right decision. Like looking back at it,
right? Right.
my parents were always super great about too. Like if it's not the right decision, you learn a lot. You can always find a way out or somewhere else or a better fit. And I mean, I'm super grateful I never had to, but it's the reality of college sports. We commit so young that transferring is getting bigger and bigger.